The inhabitants refer to it as the planet Earth.
Hey everyone, this is not a flying video, and I apologize for that, but I thought I'd use this as an opportunity to show off another hobby of mine, which is backpacking and climbing. Here's a few of my favorite pictures I've ever taken over the past decade or so, from climbing trips and backpacking trips. So these are the wilderness areas in national forests in green here in this map, and I've visited quite a few of these now, and mainly I go to locations in Colorado and New Mexico to do multi-day hiking and climbing trips. And the real advantage to going to a wilderness area versus a national park is that these areas are closed to basically everyone who isn't on foot or on horseback. So, and they're also a lot less used than the national parks are. I find the national parks to be a bit crowded for my taste. So this is a video that I shot last May in the Pecos Wilderness, which is in northern New Mexico between Santa Fe and Taos. And this map shows this particular backpacking trip, but also parts of others that I've done in the Pecos. The blue arrow here shows the starting point for this trip. Here's some pictures from the very start of this trip. This is a pretty typical high mountain meadow, and they're just beautiful. You can see the high peaks all around, and it's rare to see more than one or two other people per day or two. Okay, so I'm about halfway through the first day of hiking on the way to Biddies Flat. I've gone about 2.5, maybe 3 miles in about an hour and a half, and already met some nice hikers. It's not too busy though. There's rain threatening. I'm ahead of a group of people on horses and staying ahead of them amazingly, so I'm hoping that'll continue, but I'll check in again soon. Here's some wildflowers from along a trail in this trip. This is wild iris, and this is a red columbine, I think. I think this is called a pasque flower. This is golden banner, and I have no idea what this one is. So this is coming into an area called Biddies Flat from the south, and it's a big, beautiful meadow surrounded by peaks on all sides. Just as I got there, it started raining. Here you can see Biddies Flat in orange. It's a no camping area right in the middle of the flats. So I'm in Biddies Flat area, and I'm on a bridge over the Pecos River, which is going like mad. I hope that shows up. So this is me leaving Biddies Flat and heading north. And I got snowed on a little bit, mixed in with the rain. I found one of the prettiest campsites I think I've ever seen. After somewhere between 8 and 10 miles of hiking, I went to Biddies Flat. I went through Biddies Flat, and then I saw a campsite with about 35 people there. Decided not to stay there, kept on trucking, and on Route 24, Trail 24, which I hadn't even planned on taking, but it's the route to the falls, the Pecos Falls, which should be right over there. So I'm going to go have a look at it in the morning. This is the confluence of the Pecos River and some creek called Jamocha or Jaconda or something like that. And the trail junction I just hit was 24 with 239. So when I get back, I need to look up and figure out how far I came. There's the
intersection marker right over there. This is just an absolutely amazing place. The meadows just kept going and going and going on the way up. I think I'm over 10,000 feet. I think I'm like maybe 10.3 or 10.4. 10.4, good buddy. So, as you can see, there's still snow on the ground over there. It's May 29, and I'm going to start setting up camp. So yeah, fire's going. About to make a cup of tea on my little stove. Drying out my socks and boots. Got wool socks and Crocs, which is my favorite camp gear. Got a wool sweater on at the moment. We're doing pretty good. Clouds are coming in again though, so I'm really glad camp is set up because it could be a little more rain again. Well, there's the world's greatest campsite. I'm saying goodbye. It's the next morning, and the sun is out. It's a very pretty day so far, though it's cold. Last night there were ice crystals all over the ground and all over my tent. And I didn't have the most amazing sleep, therefore, because it was pretty cold. But the sun is rapidly warming me up, and I'm ready to get moving. Look, snow. I guess the falls is just a series of ripples. There's no one big dramatic falls. Just lots of little falls. Is this a fork in the road? This maybe is 249. $4.56. Never heard of it. Wow, look at that valley. That is gorgeous. Time to check the map. Oh God, it's beautiful. Elk poo-poo. There's a lot of it around, a lot of tracks, and I'm kind of amazed I haven't seen any elk yet. Yeah, this isn't the best route I'm taking. Okay, it's a good place to change my clothes.
So I didn't intend to see this location at all, but it was just really beautiful. I kept going even though I thought I was probably going the wrong way. And sure enough, I shot a little bit of video and saw that the river here was going the opposite direction from what I expected. So I did a U-turn here. You can see on the map where the blue arrow is. And on the way south I saw lots of elk sign, skeletons and scat, and huge amounts of tracks everywhere. These are some large animals. This is heading back through Biddies Flat area, this time on a really pretty sunny day. And I shot a little bit of footage from a cliff overlooking Biddies Flat.
Check out those peaks, would ya? I think those are the Truchas peaks for real this time. And that's looking north along Trail 249. This is Hamilton Mesa. And I've hiked a long way today. This is day 2. I went north from my campsite on 456 for a couple miles, which was a mistake, as it turns out, but it was pretty. I figured out I was on the wrong trail and turned around and came back to Pecos Falls area, met a bunch of cool hikers, and then I hiked about another 4 miles, maybe 5 miles south to Biddies Flat, and I hiked through Biddies Flat, and I just took a butt kicker of a trail on called 260 to connect me with 249 here, and 260 went up, I think, close to 1,000 feet in about a mile. So that was a butt kicker. Now I'm looking for a place to make camp. I just need a flat area with water.
Here's a pretty picture from Hamilton Mesa, looking to the north.
Oh, wow. Nice. I think that is Round Mountain.
Well, I hiked all day and I made it to the Pecos River, and here's my little campsite. This is campsite number 2, and I think I only have about 2 miles tomorrow to hike back to the parking lot where my car is. It's been a long but beautiful day. My feet are killing me and I'm hungry. So here's my second campsite, indicated with the arrow here. This is the start of the 3rd day here, leaving the river and heading back to the car. Well, I made it back to the car. There's the trailhead marker. I'm going home. Thanks for watching.